Hey everyone, this is Deanna. I am here with a project that does double duty. It is my first project for the new design team that I'm on for Lone Wolf Designs, and it is also a swap for my friend Katie. We decided to exchange calendars. Both of us were a little late getting them out, but you know, life happens like that sometimes. For my project, I used the Project-G45 Place and Time collection. And that is this one right here. I used the 12 by 12 stack. I also used the Tim Holtz, the vintage paper stack for the covers, and most of the plain cardstock inside is Stampin' Up. I made the chipboard covers. Well, they're actually made out of matte board, and then the pages inside are chipboard and envelopes. We'll start with the cover here. And I don't feel like I'm very good at flower arranging yet, so I think I need some work on that. But let's see, these little flowers right here are Prima. I'm not sure where these are. They came from my friend Tammy for Christmas. These leaves came from the dollar bin at Michael's. And I got a few metal charms here. Got one there. And there's a little key right there. And I got those in swaps. And this is a stick pin I got in a swap from Michelle. It was a Christmas stick pin, but I thought it looked great on the cover of this album with that other blue. And I'm just going to go through it really quick because the pages are all pretty much the same. This page, after I glued it down, I decided I didn't love it. I think this postcard is too big to have the whole thing right there, but a little hard to undo it right now. I put some glossy accents on the snowflakes, and I just cut a few of the cut-aparts from the collection. I used this big image, I used this calendar stick, and one of the other like magazine cover images. I used the same ones. And then I found some calendars online somewhere, I don't remember where, and printed those off. I used the Martha Stewart snowflake punch, and I put some blue glitter glue on there, and with a flat back pearl. And all of them are made with envelopes, so there's an envelope on this side and an envelope on this side. And then I cut the card in half and put a tab on it, and it will hold a 4x6 picture. Here's February. I put a little bit of lace around the month. Oh, and I inked all the edges with Vintage Photo. I put some glossy accents on those lips right there. And there's the card in the back. And the calendar stick. That other image. And a little resin flower. For March, I cut apart the stamps and used that to make a pocket on the bottom. Put the calendar down there. That big poster print I glued down to the back. And then there's the postcard, the calendar stick, and then a tag, which I just punched a hole in it and put some purple fibers on it. April. And for this one, that image. I left the postcard blank. Katie likes to color with the Copics, so I thought maybe she could color that in on there. And I put some glossy accents on the little yellow flowers. May. There's that. The calendar stick. And I just put some glossy accents on the ribbon. So here is June. Like I said, all the pages are pretty much the same. I just used a few of the cut-aparts, the calendar, the postcard, another resin flower on that little tag. On July, I put one of the little stamps down here on the bottom as a stop for the photo, made a little belly band. I went through the kids' art box and got my old Fiskar little fancy edge scissors, and I had one that was kind of a postage stamp, so I cut around there. And this flower is from the dollar bin at Michael's. On this one, you probably can't really tell. I put some gold, the glitter glue down there on the bottom, and some glossy accents on the stars. And here's August. On this one, let's see what I did. Glossy accents on the cherries. I put a little bit of the red glitter glue on the cherries on that. And this little tag, I just tied a piece of ribbon and I put a button on it with a shank, and that's what I tied the ribbon to. September, I think this one had a, yep, it had a blank, an uncolored little picture on there, so I thought Katie could color that one in. And a little, like, burlap kind of flower. Katie's all into burlap right now, so I thought that was a nice little touch. October, I did a belly band again and used the edge scissors to cut the stamp out. On this one, I used some glossy accents on the pumpkin head. November, on this one, it had like a picture frame there in the middle, and I put the glossy accents on that entire picture right there. And then December has another one of those flowers from the dollar bin at Michael's. I put some of the iridescent glitter glue on the mistletoe, and I used the red on berries. And that's it. It's about 5 by 7. My envelopes were 5 by 7. They're a little bit smaller because I messed up when I made my pages, so I had to cut a little bit off my envelopes, but it's around that size. And then, like I said, the photo mats will hold a 4 by 6 photo, so well, we'll put that back in later. Anyway, there's the front again and the back. Thanks for watching, Katie. I hope you like it. I had a lot of fun making it.